All right, guys, welcome back to Endeavor. Today we're going to talk about get-ups, right? So oftentimes, especially in martial arts, you'll see the technical get-up, which essentially from here, 1 foot in the ground, I'm going to root one hand into the floor, I'm going to lift my hips up, keep my head covered, step that foot back, and then I can actually set myself up from standing there. It's a fantastic get-up. We're going to look at all three, or at least the three that we commonly teach when we get into it. So again, we have our technical get-up, which again, whether you're 1 foot down, both feet up, whether I started kind of here into this kind of half position, whatever it is, it's a fantastic setup. I have opposite foot, opposite hand. So if my left foot's down, right hand's in the ground. I lift the hips up off the ground. I'm teetering this leg underneath, so I'm shifting the hip. As I go to get into it, square myself up, hands stay in front of my face to cover, and I get up. So that's your basic technical get up, pretty common. But if I find myself on the floor and I need to be more aggressive and assertive moving forward, whether, you know, I got shoved, I fell, and now the person's going to attack somebody that I care about or love, or I need to go ahead and make space, I need to move this way, for whatever reason, the next one we're going to look at, I'm going to actually use this momentum of me kicking my leg to sit myself up. As I go to use that momentum, I'm then going to stick that foot down into the floor, and I'm going to go roll over top of my shin. So now that I'm here over top of my shin, I can get myself to a standing position, and then I can actually move forward. Technically, it doesn't matter which side you roll under, so I can kick and roll this shin under and get up that way, or I can kick and roll this shin under and get up that way. The easiest way to learn this is to actually set your legs in a figure four, and then just kind of do rollbacks and sit-ups. So I go ahead and I sit myself up, I roll over top of that shin, I can go on the other side, roll, sit myself up, roll over top of that shin. If my foot is flat when I go to do this, here, I now have to get my hips all the way up over top of my leg, which makes that really hard to do. So that's why it's super important that my shin stays flat and parallel to my hips as I go to make this stand up. And then I bring myself up into that, come to my standing position, and I can move my way forward. And the last one we're going to look at is our sprinter stance, right? So now I need to retreat. Whatever happens, I fell to the floor for whatever reason, I do my fall break, boof, I hit the deck, and now I decide that there's a threat that direction. I want to get that direction as fast as possible. Maybe they're drawing a knife and I don't feel like dealing with a knife, situation or a knife threat. So I'm going to turn and go to sprinter stance. I'm going to roll to my belly. Okay, and then from my belly, I can actually get my feet underneath me and I can take off running. So it's our sprinter stance get up. You can go either direction. So I can kick this leg under, rolling over top of my elbow. Okay, 1 foot forward, one knee in, hands go to the ground, crawl yourself to your feet. Or I could step the other leg over. Right, and I'm already in that position as far as I go. Either way works. Me personally, again, it's personal preference, but me personally, I like the momentum, essentially scissoring kind of the feet through. The most important part is that I'm not going over my hand. Just like the reason that we don't go over top of our foot when we go this direction, if I turn and try to go over my hand, I have to get my body weight up and over top of that. However, if I'm in this position and I turn and roll over my elbow, I can get to a belly down position a lot faster, which allows me the position to go ahead, turn, and make my run from there. So again, down, move, basic technical get up, down, move. I want to move forward, down, move. I want to retreat. So it gives us just various options. I'm assessing what's going on. I'm making the best decision I can possibly make for what's going to set me up for success. So play around with those. Don't get stuck so much in just the basic technical get up. Remember, it's self-defense. I might need to run. Running might be the best option. I also might need to be aggressive, so running forward might be the best option. So play around with it, have fun. We'll see you guys next time.